I'm here on campus to show how a combination of culture, technology, and psychology is shaping the way students engage with sports gambling, and why experts say it's a growing concern. Across college campuses, sports betting is no longer just a weekend pastime. It's become a near constant presence on phones, social media, and even streaming sports broadcasts.
We see more impact for younger people because their brains aren't yet developed to be able to appreciate the long-term consequences that could come from something like gambling, for example.
Psychologists say that the combination of undeveloped decision-making and the thrill of winning can make gambling especially compelling for young adults.
Gambling is kind of predicated on the idea of variable reinforcement of rewards. And so we know that the way to keep people coming back is to only reinforce their behavior every once in a while.
It's a system designed to keep players engaged and for students that can quickly turn a casual bet into a recurring problem.
You spend a lot of time chasing losses. You cover up your losses and lie to family, lie to others to borrow money from here to pay there.
According to the UCLA Center for Health Policy Research, about 1 in 4 California adults reported gambling in the past year, and nearly 488,000 of them showed symptoms of problem gambling.
So now there's basically no restrictions anymore on gambling at all. And all of these companies have free reign to rip off people all over the country and the world.
Experts say education, responsible limits, and early intervention are critical to keeping students from developing lifelong gambling problems. On campus, the conversation is shifting from punishment to prevention, helping students understand the risks before gambling becomes a dangerous habit. Live at San Jose State, I'm Mohammad Najimi, Update News. Under the lights at Darrell K. Royal Memorial Stadium, San Jose State entered as major underdogs, facing a Texas team loaded with talent and expectations. The Longhorns set the tone early, showing why they're one of the nation's elite programs, controlling the game from start to finish and securing a 38-7 win. But for the Spartans, this matchup wasn't just about the scoreboard. It was about experience, growth, and preparation for the road ahead.
It's going to be a good learning process, being able to start with how we did this at the beginning of the season. Just got to take advantage of this time off now and be able to see what we can correct and fix and just turn the page.
And while the offense struggled to find its rhythm, the defense provided one of the night's bright spots, forcing 2 turnovers and making timely plays against the high-powered Texas attack.
When I see the ball, I just got to go get it and capitalize. The biggest thing we told ourselves this week is when we see the ball, capitalize on those opportunities, and I did that. So it was really cool to get that turnover.
The Spartans' defensive effort stood out even in defeat, something that quarterback Walker Eggett says kept the game from being more one-sided.
I thought the defense played outstanding. All those points really came from offensive turnovers or bad positions. I don't think defense played a hell of a game. The score does not reflect the actual game.
Head coach Ken Niumatalolo echoed that sentiment, praising his team's toughness and effort despite the challenges they faced against a top 10 opponent.
I wish we came here and played better. I thought our kids battled to the end, which was great to see, just our resolve and grit. But it's 2 weeks in a row that turnovers have killed us.
For Texas, the win reinforced their national title aspirations. But for San Jose State, it was a measuring stick and a reminder that even in defeat, there are opportunities to improve and build confidence moving forward.
SJC plays Idaho next on September 28th at 2 p.m. in Southern Stadium. Reporting from Western Texas, I'm Mohammad Update News.
Redshirt senior Walker Eggett enters the 2025 season as the starting quarterback. His journey to QB1 wasn't just about football. It was about leadership, mindset, and growth. I spoke to Walker Eggett earlier this week about his journey at SJSU. In college football, nothing is guaranteed, especially the quarterback job, a lesson that San Jose State's Walker Eggett has learned over time.
The mental part of it is big. I think being able to turn the page is so important at not only this position, but in all of sports. When something that you don't like happens, it's just being able to turn the page and get to the next play.
Offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach Craig Stutzman says Eggett is ready for the spotlight.
I like where he's at. And I just think if we were to play tomorrow, I think you go out there and throw for over 300 yards and make great decisions.
Approaching the 2024 season, Eggett was one of 2 quarterbacks competing for the starter role. He did not get his first start until SJSU's 7th regular season game. Once he was able to get on the field, he thrived, throwing for 2,504 passing yards, 13 touchdowns, and completing 57.3% of his passes, ending the season as a Spartan starter. This fall, Walker Egot heads into camp as the Spartans' clear QB1, but he says the competition against Emmett Brown wasn't about rivalry, it was about respect.
As a team, not being able to pray on someone's downfall, but pray that, they do great and be successful, because he did so much for me, and I'm so grateful, and I just wanted to try to return the favor.
That team-first mentality helped Egot stay focused, even when the role wasn't certain. Now he's embracing a new mindset and a leadership role that's grown along with his confidence.
I think the biggest thing is just doing my job, trying to help the team win, and any sacrifice I could give for them, I definitely would.
SJSU wide receiver Matthew Coleman saw his teammates' journey firsthand.
He got here a year before me, so I've been able to see him grow from the last offense to this offense, and his confidence is extremely high right now, so it's exciting to see.
As Egot steps into his final season, the mindset is clear: lead with confidence and win as a team. San Jose State kicks off his season on August 28th against Central Michigan at Stefku Stadium. After a strong finish to their conference tournament, the focus turns to the big game, the NCAA Water Polo Championship. SJSU's water polo team will face off against Fordham University in the first round. The two teams had a match in October where Fordham took a narrow win. Junior goalkeeper Brendan Gapyash has been a cornerstone for SJSU's postseason run.
Last time it was really painful to finish 20 seconds before the end. We can't really change on tactic-wise. What we can change is the mentality, giving our whole heart, and fight as a family.
Senior driver Mateja Bosic says this week of practice has been about staying in sync as a team and focusing on the collective.
I was just trying to play together with them, that we are all on the same page, that we all know what we are running, and once we know that, it's much easier. Than I would always rather do that than like some individual stuff.
Head coach Gabor Sarusi says the team has proven all season they can compete with the nation's best. Now they get their chance on the biggest stage.
I think we have the talent to really match up with anybody. I think we've been top 4, 5, 6 in the nation the whole year. I think we proved to a lot of ourselves, at least, that we are capable of playing with anybody.
Sarusi added that practices this week have been focused on conditioning and detail work. The Spartans say their close loss to Fordham is fueling them to flip the script this time around. The match against Fordham University will take place at 2 p.m. on December 5th at Stanford's Avery Aquatic Center in Palo Alto. The winner moves on to the NCAA semifinals. In San Jose, Mohammad Najimi, Update News. Welcome back to Spartan Sports Central with myself, Mohammad Najimi. Let's attempt to score an ace as we serve it into the first sport, women's tennis. The Spartans' record stands at 6-1 with the only loss against Cal Poly back on February 16th. They won their last game on Saturday against CSU Northridge 4-2. The team heads into the next week with 3 games at Santa Clara University on Friday at 11, at home against Fullerton on Sunday at 11, and at home again against Boston College on Wednesday at 12. We switch to track and field. They have a Mountain West Indoor Championship upcoming from Thursday to Saturday. It's happening in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The events span from heptathlon, weight throws, hurdles, long jumps, and more. Welcome to Spartan Sports Central. We'll be going over what's happening this week in SJSU sports. Let's start with men's basketball. The team is 3-5 for the season and are coming off a tough 72-63 loss to UC Irvine back on November 30th. It's been an up and down season for the men. Junior guard Colby Garland has been the shining light for the team as he has been averaging 17.6 points per game, 3.5 rebounds per game, and 4 assists per game. His highest point total on the season came against UC Santa Barbara back on November 8th when he scored 30 points. The team has 2 matches this next week as they take on San Diego University at 7 p.m. on December 5th. And reporting from Austin, Texas, I'm Mohammad Najimi, Update News. Reporting from Stanford, I'm Mohammad Najimi, Update News. In San Jose, Mohammad Najimi, Update News. At San Jose State, I'm Mohammad Najimi, Update News.